With the gaming industry pulling in over $90 billion a year, you know Hollywood would love to get in on that. So why has it been so difficult? Don't get me wrong, movies based on video games have shown some improvement over the years. However, they still have a ways to go. Have you honestly seen one that you thought was awesome, or that you would recommend to a friend? No, I mean, I feel like the best has been average. It also doesn't help when for every average one, I can name about 5 shitty ones. Hell, I think in the early 2000s, director Uwe Boll managed to single-handedly set back these kind of movies for the next 20 or 30 friggin' years. I mean, terrible doesn't even describe Alone in the Dark, House of the Dead, Blood Rain, Postal, Far Cry. I really can't put it into words. Please keep this guy away from adapting any more films based on video games. It's killing me. Also, I don't feel like they picked the best source material. I mean, look at Rampage, for example. It did fine overseas. But how did it get priority over Metal Gear, Mass Effect, Halo, or even Uncharted? Has anyone under 30 even played Rampage? So how can they fix this? I think something can be learned from films based on comic books. Before figuring it out, comic book adaptations suffered from a similar problem. Sure, there were a few exceptions to the rule, but for the most part, they weren't exactly tearing it up at the box office. Then in 2000, X-Men came along. A couple of years later, Spider-Man was a hit too. The craze only grew from that point on. Hollywood finally realized that while the abilities of these characters are unrealistic and extraordinary, the world they live in needs to feel real and relatable. And that's exactly what the problem is. These worlds still feel like a video game. Stop trying to make the movie feel like the game and just make a movie. Otherwise, it just comes off really cheesy. And that's where we are right now. I do predict Hollywood will come to this realization at some point. I just don't know why it's taken this long. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and check back soon. And if you have time, feel free to check out my website, whirlwindreports.com, or follow along on Twitter. Thanks.